Yo, what is good? Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having an amazing day. Today we have at least what I think is the new, or at least one of the new Warzone metas, and it is the MG42 LMG. Now this gun literally has zero recoil control, and the fire rate on it is amazing. The damage isn't the best of all the guns, but with the fire rate and the recoil control on it, it makes up for it, honestly. Now going straight to muzzle, we got the F8 stabilizer. You could use the recoil boost if you wanted. I found the F8 stabilizer to be more consistent, but obviously in Warzone you're going to want that silencer, so I'd probably stick the MX on. I will test that out when Warzone comes out, but until then we're going to stick with the F8. And moving on to barrel, we have the VDD68. I chose this one because it penalizes you the least. The others penalize your accuracy, your fire rate, and your ADS walking speed, and we didn't want that, so we just stuck with the one that penalizes the least. You could use the 450mm if you wanted to, compromises your fire rate and your aim, walking, movement speed. Personally, I prefer this one. Now, going on to Optic. There's no right answer for Optic, because we don't know what's going to be the best of a range in Warzone at the moment. I know I used to use it 3 times in Modern Warfare, or from Modern Warfare rather, so maybe you want a 3 times slate scope. At the moment, I'm using the 2.5 custom, but the 3 might be a shout, but you literally have so many options to choose from, so yeah, that's personal preference, I guess, but I've gone with this one for now. Okay, moving on to the stock, we have the VDD64. I feel like this one's the best. Movement speed does get compromised, and the ADS, but it's an LMG, so I'm not really expecting much movement out of it anyway. And with this gun, you're going to be looking to take the more distant gunfights anyway. You don't want to be up close using this thing, really, so we chose this one. Now, with the underbarrel, we used to use the Caliber 4 grip, but I wanted to test the pistol grip, because obviously it was a bit too slow with the ADS. Obviously, I don't really care about hip fire, but the ADS was always more important to me. So I stuck that on, and it made absolutely no difference to my recoil control. Still pretty much perfect, so I've stuck that on just for that little bit extra sprint to fire. But that is only for pubs. You never know, in Warzone, it might be better to use the Caliber, or even the hand stop. Hand stop's not a bad shout, so it could be either of those for Warzone. Now, going to magazine. I guess you could use it without a magazine, but this one has a massive recoil control and accuracy advantage. Got +5. Does have a little bit of movement speed on it, ADS, but also on the fire rate as well. It does compromise your bullet velocity and range, your penetration and your damage, but I don't feel like it is that noticeable at the moment. So for now, I'm sticking with these. Now for rear grip, I've gone with fabric at the moment, but this is likely to change. I'd say for Warzone, you might want to be using the granular one, because you have the walk-in movement speed, which can be pretty huge when you're strafing. But seeing as it is pubs at the moment, I am using the fabric. But again, for Warzone, any of these could change. And I moved on to proficiency. Again, in Warzone, I will be using the accuracy and recoil control during sustained fire. Because it's pubs right now, I have the health regen on, but I will be using tight grip. And finally, we have kit, which is fully loaded. I'd probably use on hand in Warzone, but actually, you know what? You don't even need fully loaded on. I'd probably go for equipment dexterity. It's probably the best one. All the others don't really do anything. So yeah, either fully loaded or equipment dexterity. Did accidentally miss one out. I missed ammo type out. For that, we got lengthened, obviously for the +3 bullet velocity. If you're using any of these, I don't know what to say. I mean, you could use hollow point if you wanted to, but in Warzone, I don't feel like that's going to be consistent. I would stick to lengthened. So guys, that is it. I hope you can see the background. It's not the best of gameplays, but you can see how straight this thing shoots. It does not move. So when it comes to Warzone, I think this thing is going to be an absolute machine, honestly. But yeah, if you're using this gun, try these attachments, and I hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you in the next one.